Hello and welcome to Follow Your Spark Feng Shui edition. I'm Gina Casbaro, life designer coach and holistic feng shui consultant, and I am currently on a year-long road trip following my spark and connecting with others who are doing the same. Speaking of which, that has led me here to the home of Emily and Stefan, who have been my amazing, gracious hosts while I've been in Detroit. And you will hear all about them in the podcast to come, but this episode is all about space and how your space can nourish you to follow your spark. And I can't wait for you to meet them and for us to get this special house tour. So are you guys ready? Let's go.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having us.
Of course. Well, I'm Emily. Welcome to my home. My home is your home, so come on in.
All right. Emily, thank you so much for having us in your home today. I am so thankful to have been here for the past 3 weeks, and I'm so excited for everyone to meet you. So tell us a little bit about you. They'll get the whole picture in the podcast to come. But if you were to share a little bit with people now of essence of who you are and what allows you to follow your spark, what would you tell people?
Yeah. So growing up, there was always a quote that stuck with me, which was, the only reason you should ever look in someone else's hands is to make sure that they have enough. And I have been very blessed in my life to have so many people give me things as I was, growing up and coming into the world and discovering who I was, that now that I know who I am, I want to do the same to others. So to give others refuge, whether that is a person or a greyhound or quails. So I'm just providing and fostering all walks of life.
That's beautiful. And how does your home play a role in that? How does it help you in that purpose?
Yeah, so I knew that the moment that I purchased a home that I was going to want to share it with as many people as I could. So my husband and I intentionally bought a house with 3 bedrooms, with the intention of bringing in couch surfers and bringing in travelers and bringing in people who were going to open up our world to new perspectives and to tell us stories and to get to know more people and, in essence, the human experience. So it's been incredibly enriching, and I want to continue to do this for as long as I'm able to.
And I'm so grateful that you do, because this was my first introduction to couchsurfing and it couldn't have been better. And you guys have had, I don't even know how many people have come in the last 3 weeks, but it's been so fun getting to meet different people, and I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
So are you ready to take us on a tour of the house that allows that to be possible?
I would absolutely love to.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. So this is my living room. In here are some little pieces of me and some of my travels. So for example, this draft here is a hand-carved draft from a street artist in Botswana. This is a painting that I've done. I'm also an artist and a painter, so I like to display different works around my house. And this is my favorite one, so it takes the center stage. Also from my travels was this lamp that I bought from the Grand Bazaar in Turkey. They have a million different colors and all kinds of combinations, but we decided on white because we didn't know what our living room was going to look like and how could we pick a color. And then, lastly, just from the center here, I have my wine glasses that I painted, my guitar that I don't touch very much, and our TV, which cycles through a lot of our pictures from our travels and just little snippets of my life. So, which is a great opportunity for storytelling. I won that chalk contest. In here is my dining room. This is Michaela, our couch surfer. Hi. So this room for me is where I like to do a lot of my work, I work mostly from here. I work at home, I work remotely, so this is where I often spend my time. I like to view the window and watch families go by and people walk their dogs. I have all of my board games here and my books and puzzles for community night with friends and family. On here, I have my collection and assortments of teas, coffees, and wines, which are all of my weaknesses. So I want to make sure that they all have their own space for them. So I've got my tea and my coffee and my wine. And then little eclectic pieces of travel. I've actually purchased most of these from thrift stores, but they remind me of the world. And of course, plants, as many plants as I could possibly take care of. So in my kitchen, I guess there's not really a whole lot to say about this place. It's where I cook sometimes. But I think primarily the most notable thing here is my refrigerator door, which looks a little chaotic, but it's got all of my magnets and photos, and I get to be reminded of my family and my friends, and this was especially important during COVID when I couldn't see everybody. The oldest thing on here is an article from a professor of mine that talks about you never know where life's going to take you, and so it's an entire article that was really influential to me as I have continued in my life, and remembering that you never really know where you're going to end up, but so long as you stay true to who you are, you'll get where you're supposed to be. So that's a nice reminder. And now we're gonna go upstairs real quick while we're in the hallway. So let's take it upstairs. The upstairs was renovated to be a bedroom from the previous homeowners, but we have taken creative liberties to the space. I mixed extra paint in the basement to create a gray color that I really liked. The original color was a green that I didn't jive with, and we have now turned this into our master bedroom with accents of yellows and grays and faux brick, which I really enjoy. This painting is something that I actually created. That's my body. I painted myself in paint and laid down on a canvas, and it turned out really cool. So I really enjoy that just as a centerpiece of our bedroom. And of course, my wide variety of my hat collection, which if anyone knows me well enough, they will tell you all about my hats. Okay, and this is my master bedroom. Let's take it downstairs. So now we're back downstairs, continuing the tour. This is guest bedroom number 1. So this is where most of our couch surfers wind up staying, unless we are double booked. And this is an area that has a nice view of the garden, and I wanted to create a space of little elements of travel and homeliness at the same time. So I have a map of the world above the mirror for all of our guests, and here is also where we keep t-shirts for all of our couch surfers. So if you come over to our place, you get a free t-shirt. But beyond this, there are little home pieces that also are quite unique. So right behind you is an African wooden sculpture passed down from my husband's grandfather from when he was in the Congo. And salt lamps everywhere, just because I love the calm that they provide to a room. This is another one of my paintings of the moon. And hopefully this feels homey to everyone who may show up. This is one of my favorite rooms. We call this room a variety of things. the office space, the plant room, the junk room, but there's a lot of character here. So right now I am using the space for my quails. I am live streaming my quails. They are set to hatch at literally any moment now. So I'm keeping a very close eye on them. Maybe they will hatch while you're here. I have my 55-gallon fish tank, my bug collection of bugs that I have found and framed, more plants, my globe collection. And then out here is the quail room, so the bird room, quail and chicken room. So this is where I keep my quails. I keep quails because I wanted to have chickens really badly, and the city told me no, but they did not say that I couldn't have quails. Ignore the chicken, I'm not supposed to have it. But quails to me have provided me with a lot. It's taught me about animal husbandry and has brought me even closer to my dreams of being a full-time homesteader. So I like to come here and collect the eggs from my quails that they provide to me every day. Hi guys! Thank you! Thank you so much! And now let me take you outside. Come on guys! Let's go! This is a piece of Stefan. He is a tinkerer of things, and he built this axe throwing board. So we get out our axes and toss them in. This is my garden, which allows me to provide for so many people. I'd love to show you everything. So this is my garden space. Before I moved here, this was all just grass, which I thought was a terrible waste of space. And my green thumb and my provider heart said I needed to do something with this. So I took out all of the grass and have input a garden. So it all starts here at the compost, which is now overgrown with wild tomatoes. But you know, live and let live, so why get rid of perfectly fine tomato plants? We have our raspberries that have been brought over from my husband's mother. And we have strawberries and garlic and corn and carrots and more tomatoes and beets and peppers, dill, okra, leeks, more carrots, collard greens, cabbage, and a wide variety of squashes and beans. But we like to entertain out here, come out here and have our friends over for dinners and cookouts and grill outs, and to enjoy the nice summer temperature while we can. We live in Michigan, so it's only possible for a short period of time. Yeah, so thank you for coming. Thank you for spending some time with me, and Gina, thank you for being here with us today. If you're in Detroit and you want to stay with me, you are more than welcome to come and visit. Thank you so much. Bye.